Hello everyone, and how are you? And welcome to my channel. So today basically we will be discussing about volcanism, right? It's a very important chapter of class 11th ICSE as well as in other boards also. So what is volcanism? Basically, if we see, the process of the eruption of a volcano is known as volcanism, right? So if I draw a volcano, okay, there are different types of volcanoes. I'm drawing a general type of volcano. What is this? This is a vent. What is this? This is a magma chamber. This is a vent and this is a magma chamber, right? Now let us understand that what causes a volcano. Okay, what causes a volcano? So basically, if we go into the details and learn about the causes of volcano, the first thing that we'll find is the volcano erupts because of the pressure, right? What kind of pressure? The pressure can be water vapors pressure, right? The pressure can be water vapors pressure. The pressure can be due to the radioactivity. We know that the lava, okay, or the magma which is there over here, it consists of a lots of radioactive materials. Okay, like we have got thorium, we have got uranium, we have got plutonium. Now these radioactive materials, you know what does I think all of us have read about the radioactivity in class 10th ICSE physics, like those who are from like me ICSE board, radioactivity. So they release the radioactive material, they release the waves, right? The gamma waves and the x-rays, all of these things they release, right? So see, because of that, what happens is that due to the radioactive decay, they release heat also, right? Because we know heat is a form of energy. So due to that, it becomes very hot. The temperature below it rises up to 5500 degrees Celsius and much more. And due to that, what happens is the convection current take place. What happens? The convection currents take place. Now my friends, do you know what is a convection current? If you don't know, let me explain you. See, basically, logically, if we see, what happens is, suppose I'm explaining you with the example of air, right? See, suppose the air, due to insolation, okay, this part of the air gets hot because it is in the touch of the land. It is in the touch of the land, so this get hot. So we know if the air is hot, the molecules of the air will gain energy. If the molecule of the air will get energized, then they will be able to vibrate. As a result of their vibration, what will happen? The density, right? The density, we know, because heat causes vibration, right? The density will decrease. The density will decrease. If the density decreases, what will happen? If the density decreases, what will happen? The gravitational pull per unit area, right? The gravitational pull per unit area of the air will be less. As a result, the air will rise. The air will rise. Okay, the air from here, it will go here. Now the air over this place is a cold one, right? Cold air is always heavier. Why is it heavier? Because it is denser, right? It is more denser. That means, what is weight? Understand what's weight? Weight is nothing but when force is multiplied by what's like weight? Okay, so it is very easy. Weight is a kind of force itself. So when the mass is multiplied by gravity, that is weight. So see, if here at this point we have got the air, okay, so at this point we have got the air, we are calling it a heavy one. Why we are calling it a heavy one? Because the density of it is more. Since the density of this air is very much high, that means the air is a compact one, right? That means there is a little bit of air, that means there is a huge amount of air in a little bit of space. And what is weight? Weight is force. Weight is a kind of force which is mass multiplied by gravity. That means gravity can pull it harder, right? Because see, if in this much place this much of air is there, then it is easier for gravity to pull, and in this much space, right, if this much air is there, it is difficult for gravity to pull because the surface area in the contact of the gravity is less. Okay, so see what happens. Since this is heavy, it will fall down. Very simple physics, right? And this lighter one will rise up. So this will continue, and you see this becomes like a cycle. This becomes like a cycle, right? This becomes like a cycle. Now this is known as the convection current. The same thing, my friends, happen below the earth. Suppose this is the crust, this is the asthenosphere, right, and this is the plate, these are the plate boundaries. See, this is the plate 1, this is the plate 2. So the same convection currents are responsible for the movement of plates, and that is your second reason. So due to the convection currents, due to the movement of the plates, what is actually happening is sometimes crack develops, sometimes a fault develops, right, and from there volcanoes may arise. Okay, so what is volcanism? Volcanism is nothing. So see, volcanism, it does not mean that there has to be a mountain shaped thing. Okay, this does not mean, many people have the wrong conception that volcano means that there has to be a mountain. No, volcano means the process by which magma comes out, okay, comes out from the inside of the earth in the form of lava. Now see, magma, okay, so now let us understand. So see, we have understood two reasons. The first one is the pressure, the second one we have understood what is that, the second one is the plate movement. So see, lava, it is of two types. Firstly, we have got the basic lava, right, secondly we have got the acidic lava. Now tell me, what is a basic lava? Basic lava is something which has not got CiO2, that is silica, and acidic lava is something which has got huge amount of CiO2, either like it has got no CiO2 or a little bit of like 20%, and here 80% of CiO2 is there. Now why do you call it basic? So if you remember what are acids and base, if you remember, this is the oxide of oxygen. Since this is an oxide of oxygen, right, it has to be like see, since this is an oxide of oxygen, this is acidic, right, this is an acidic thing. So since huge amount of oxide of oxygen is present here, this becomes acidic. Now you see, what is silica? Okay, so silica, SiO2 is nothing but, I tell you, it is a kind of sand. Okay, now you tell me, if there is lots of sand, what will happen? What will happen, my friend? The density will increase, right? The density will increase. If the density increases, it becomes viscous. What is the meaning of viscous? Glue, like glue is viscous. Honey is viscous. Okay, something we like sticky, glue is viscous, honey is viscous. Now you tell me, if this is viscous, suppose the magma, it comes out and it forms over here. Since it is viscous, understand, it cannot flow, therefore it will be solidified over here. But in the case of basic lava, since it is not viscous, it is like water, this can flow to a larger portion, it will not be solidified here. So let us see two conditions. What will like happen, right? So see, now see, in the case of basic lava, okay, so see, in the case of basic lava, this kind of structure will be formed. Why? Because lava is coming out. Since it is not viscous, it is flowing. Again it is coming out, it is flowing. Again it's coming out, it's flowing. Again it's coming out, it's flowing. In the case of acidic lava, since it has got SiO2 is nothing but sand. Okay, it is nothing but sand, simple thing. Okay, so see, what will happen is, basically this kind of volcano will be formed. Let me draw it nicely. This dome shaped volcano will be formed. Okay, why dome shaped volcano will be formed? Because you see, it cannot move to a larger places, or the volcano will not be steep one. See, for basic lava, volcano is steep one, but for acidic lava, my friend, volcano is not steep one. Volcano is like this, or volcano is almost like this. Okay, why? Because you see, by your logic, since this is viscous, that means it's like honey, it's very sticky. Why is it sticky? Because it has got lots of particles in it, lots of sand particles. See, 80%. That's why it cannot move. So since it cannot move, it will solidify, it will get solidified over here, and that will, my friend, cause this kind of structure. So that was what I have taught you all about volcanism, right? Now see, there are lots of things in this chapter. There is over subduction, there are different kind of landforms which are formed due to volcanism. If you do like this video, go below, comment, and I will make another videos also. So till then, bye bye, thanks a lot.